The SEBI WTM member Rajeev Agarwal explained why this time around markets took changes in P-note regulation much more maturely.
The situation at this point of time, as far as the P-notes are concerned, is completely different from 2007. The exposure of the P-notes has come down from 55.7% of the total assets under control of the FPIs to approximately 10%. So their importance is substantially reduced. Number two thing is that we had already put in a very robust mechanism, particularly after November 2014 circular, which was, good enough. But still, the SIT pointed out a few deficiencies. So just to rule out any possibility of misuse, we have tightened those loose ends also. So basically, what we have done, we are asking that we are going to capture the intra-month transfers also. We are going to we have mandated the P-note holders to take a permission of the FIs before transfer, and we have applied the Indian norms for the KYC of the beneficial owners. So these are the three things which we have done. So I think this will be this will make the whole mechanism very robust, I think. And as far as your issue, as far as you mentioning that this time markets behave very maturely, I would like to mention that SEBI was in constant consultation with all the FPI issuers. So we took all the P-note issuers on board, and the measures which we took, we had discussed the implications with them at great length. So when we came out with the provisions, I think there was
no element of surprise
and there was absolutely no panic.
Mr. Agarwal, as you're rightly and interestingly putting out the statistics when it comes to P-note, it's hardly 10% as on March end of 2016. So do we see the way things are panning out, P-note as an instrument getting faded away, say maybe in the next 3 to 5 years, or maybe over eventually a period of time, maybe P-notes can be phased out? Any line of thinking or deliberation that went while deciding these things?
SEBI has been working on making the process of FPI registration simpler and simpler. So as the process is becoming simpler, more and more investors may like to get registered as FPI. But we have to keep in mind that every investor who is coming through the P-notes is not having the wherewithals to get registered as FPI. For example, there are many funds who want a flavor of India. So just for taking a small exposure, they may not like to get registered as FPI at this point of time. Maybe in future they may like to come as FPI also. So this serves a purpose. So, but of course, I do admit that as the process of FPI registration is becoming simpler, maybe more and more investors may get registered as FPI. So the use of P-note may in future become still lesser. So that will, I would not be able to predict, but I think that this will depend upon the market.
When it comes to mutual fund industries, particularly the debt side, we have seen certain issues popping up in the last 3 to 6 months, particularly because of the rating agencies giving a particular rating, and for some reason the ratings are downgraded all of a sudden, and the counterproductive effect on the debt side of the mutual fund holdings. Is that an issue that SEBI is worried about, and do we see some sort of tightening happening, particularly on the rating agencies?
We have taken cognizance of the developments which have taken place in the last few months, and we are deliberating on various issues relating to the rating by the credit rating agencies, because their functioning affects has a much wider impact on the market. So we are deliberating on few issues, and in future you will see that we will tighten the supervision of the credit rating agency.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnow live. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.